VOD viewers? It's another stream of Easy Delivery Co. We're gonna get to the bottom of this town, I guess. Last time we left off, the flower shop person revealed themselves to be a robot. So, and now we're in the fishing town. And now I have to grind in the fishing town, I'm pretty sure, because I'm just stuck there, so. We have to get the things. Hello, Ellisynth. You almost got me. It's going so far, just starting, some would say. Clifton to Smallton. Dampton to Smallton. I mean, that's $26 right there. And that's a short ass delivery. I do have to drive all the way there though. We'll take this, we'll do this one, and we'll go to Dampton, and then we'll do an order in Dampton. And now we gotta go to Easy Auto. Which game are you playing? This is Easy Delivery Co. It is a indie game that released a while back that's about playing a little cat, and you deliver packages around a mysterious snow-burdened town. It's not necessarily scary, but it's like mysterious. It's weird. Amazing? Yes, I would say so. Oh, I remember Seb was talking about retiring, but they would still come up here every day with MK just to visit. Made me feel special, you know? Sorry, who are you again? You tried to play any horror game on Ustream? I'm playing through Silent Hill 1 right now. On stream, but that's not today. Where do I need to go? Up there. Hello, Zero. Otherwise, I did a stream that was like some horror demos. They were whatever. I've been saving playing horror games for this month, like horror and horror-centric video games. Okay, I have to... We're going to Smallton, right? No, we have to head to Dampton. Oh, so we have to go this way. It's a fucking blizzard right now. I cannot see. Oh wow, I super can't see. Okay. We must tread lightly. Silent Hill is your favorite? It's pretty good. I've only played 2, but 2 is probably one of my favorite games ever now. And I'm talking about the original 2. I don't believe in the Silent Hill 2 remake. I'll never play it. I'll never look at it. I don't think it needed to be made. I think Silent Hill 2 on the PlayStation 2 is as close as we'll get to like a flawless work of art in a video game. Will you play horror games? I'll definitely join your stream because I like horror games. Thank you for the follow. And yes, like yeah, there's horror games planned for this month. I'm trying to keep this month spookier than normal. Now granted, tomorrow is... No, I think tomorrow's Silent Hill. I think tomorrow's Silent Hill, and then Saturday is Silent Hill as well. And then once I finish 1, I think I'm either gonna play 3 or I'm gonna play F. I really want to play 3 though, because like most of my friends have played it, and it's literally 3 of them are like, yeah, it's my favorite Silent Hill, and 1 of them is like, it's my least favorite Silent Hill. So I wanna see how it goes. I also like Heather. And I've seen some of the cutscenes, and I need context for some of those. Have an easy day. Runs over your package. I won't be free on Saturday because I have a lot of work that day. Well, you know, that's just the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. You gotta crack a couple of eggs to make an omelet. Okay, I should, first of all, drink a coffee. And then I have money now, but I'm getting kinda sketched out by my gas. Is there even a gas station here? It's all the way in Smallton, bro. What the fuck? Okay, damn. Yeah, I'm gonna go. I need to fill my gas. I don't trust it right now. I ain't trying to get stranded out here, especially when it's a blizzard. I know my tailgate's open, but like, that's just not important. Fucking who cares? Nothing's in there. I'm gonna have to brew some coffee at some point. Okay, cool. Never mind. I'll drive halfway across the fucking world to go get some gas. It's just like real life. Good lord. Did you make your model yourself? It is. Or wait, no. I did. Thank you. I drew him on paper, colony, and then I like did some mumbo jumbo on the computer to like cut it out. Okay. Zliba, you're driving kind of fast. I'm scared. You know, you gotta scare a couple of zeros to make an omelet. Okay, I have to go up this way. You should get this converted into a live 2D model. It'll look even better. I mean, I could, but I don't know how much interest I have in that. I've thought about something like that, but that'd be like a lot of work. I'm kind of just doing this as a hobby. I just wanted a little guy, so. You know, bucko, you're starting to grow on me. Here's $28.50. Just kidding, it's opposite day. Pay up. Now go away. I mean, that's pretty fucking cheap for gas up here, though. So, like... TY. So, like, TY. Okay, we're in Smallton, right? We can do Smallton to Clifton? Sure, fuck it. Right here. Easy flowers. Oh, hold on. This means we get to talk to the flower. I am an artist, to some degree, anyway. I wouldn't really consider myself actively one, but I still doodle from time to time. This is not the right place. It's Easy Eats. Where's Easy Flowers? So at the end here, it is... Okay. This I'm curious about, because last time we talked to this person, they became a robot. Offline. Have an easy day. Oh no, they got him, bro. He's robot now. just when bro was like learning to feel and everything, they took his life from him. The world can be so freaking cruel. That is not the road. They activated his microchip mid-ship. Microchip mid-ship. You know, that's happened to me a couple of times. Me when I have to run register on a day where I'd rather be self-checkout. Whee! Okay, good heavens. You know, it'd be nice to not be in a blizzard. I'll say that. Full send it. Good lord, I should not do that. Jesus Lord. Lord have mercy. Clifton. Uh-oh. Running low on energy. Which means I gotta cook coffee soon. Because that shit makes 3 cups. 3 cups. You know, I should just do it now when after we drop off this package. Oops. This away. I should pick up blueprints again soon. Maybe I will next week, cause like I kind of stopped on it because I didn't have a lot of pondering time. I would describe it, but maybe here I might wait till after October though. We'll come back. Maybe I'll just start a new file or something. Try it again. Because I really liked it, and I want to at least beat like the first part of beating it, but. Okay. Oh, I only have 1 firewood. Okay. Shit. Prawn shop, easy auto. Okay, thank God. The blizzard stopped at least. There's a bar. Well, I don't really. I need firewood. I need the depot. Which is probably in Dampton. Market. Easy Pizza. Easy Cafe. And we're in Smallton right now. No, we're in Clifton. Clifton to Dampton, though. Yeah, we may as well, right? 15 bucks. I have energy drinks, so, like, I mean, I'll be fine. Unless there's firewood in here, which would be really good. Oh, there is. I can't buy it right now. Hey, mate. I like to start my day with a simple 17-kilometer jog, followed by 3 hours of meditation. You should try it sometime. Yeah, whatever, man. Thanks for the fucking heavy-ass box, dillweed. Damn, bro. That shit's fat. Give me the firewood. I might. Most didn't notice he'd been so deep in thought about the injustices of the world. That'll cost $19.95. Cheers. He's woke. The fuck? I'll have to get more coffee powder next time I enter a mart. But this here, this will keep us going. Okay. Now, where are we going? Okay, so we need to just go... We need to go... Jesus, I tapped the brakes once, guy. Let me do a little Tony Hawk downhill jamming. I wonder how much you actually need to step on the gas to, like... I might try to be, like, smart about my gas usage just to maximize it. Because, I mean, if it just uses gas as it moves, then I guess it doesn't matter. But if it uses more gas, depending on if you're using the throttle or not, I might try to, like, coast where I can. Jesus, I can't see. I guess, yeah, we're going to Upper Dampton? Ugh, I have a frog in my throat. Okay, either I'm crazy or the wind is blowing my truck. Frogs are friends. Well, it ended up there, man. I don't know what to tell you. Trust me, it ain't intentional. Almost. Clifton. Well, we're in Dampton, so we should probably take anything that starts with Dampton. Just for... Okay, I literally can't do this. This is... No, this would make sense if I could go through this area. I'm not about to drive in a huge-ass circle, bro. Smalton, this would... No. I guess just the Dampton to Clifton, and then we'll hope we can get a good paying Clifton one. Easy Cafe. Okie doke. That is the bar. Okay, I think I took the wrong turn there. I think I took the wrong turn. I shouldn't be yawning, man. I had an energy drink, like, not to. I've had like 3 today. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I've had 2 monsters today. I am genuinely so horrifically terrible at waking up at 6 a.m. It's like misery. It's like the worst thing you could possibly do to me ever, is have me have to wake up at 6 a.m. Oh shoot, I forgot. Okay, I'm gonna have to make sure I do that tomorrow. I gotta reschedule an appointment because I go into work the same day it's scheduled. Fancy seeing you here. You can deliver my package any day, if you know what I mean. Get it? Because you're the delivery driver? Love watching you walk away. Call me. Why are they so freaked out? I mean, I'd get freaked out if I was cooped up in this town too. I can't blame them. Car. See the speed running going on right now. Pretty sure I probably could have drove up that hill to just skip the whole road, but I chose not to. I chose not to this fine day. I'm kind of just taking in the ambience. It's not like I have much choice. The radio tower in the middle isn't... Wait. I have... Mr. Krabs, I have an idea. I'll check something here. In a second. In a second. Mr. Krabs, I left my tailgate open. Okay. I have an idea. By having an idea, I mean I have a theory that I would like to prove. And I'm gonna die. Unless... Youch! We're good though. I do have a game theory. Aha! What the fuck? What was that? What was that? What was that? What the fuck was that? Is there like a beast? Is there a creature underneath the waves? Or was it because I landed hard? I feel like it was because I landed really hard. No, there's like a thing. But there's a fucking house out there. There's a secret. Do I just need to full send it? What the hell? I'm going for the house. I'm going for the fucking house. I think it's just breaking. I think the ice is just breaking. I'll figure that out. They'll show me. Like, surely there's a way. Okay. Clifton to Dampton for 1836. How many dollars monies do I have available? Okay, that's enough. We're gonna get the fucking car bumper thing I need. I'll test this theory though. Can I just drive all the way up here? Yes, that has to be like a developer intended shortcut for sure. For sure. Did you see how clear the path on that was? Did you see how bad the developer wanted me to drive up there that way? Alright, bumper bar. Oh, every time I see you in that truck, I think it's Seb. Seb told me something the last time I saw them, but I still can't remember. I miss them. Bumper bars. These will let you smash through things. That'll cost $99.98. Your upgrade will be installed right away. Officer, you don't understand. The sidewalk is perfect size for my car to drive on. The developer wanted me to drive on the... Ice chains! Holy shit. How much is this? Oh, every time I think of them, ice chains. These should help you keep your speed on the ice. Okay, that's like definitely a side objective. That's a for fun right there. Infiltrate the hydrodram in the fishing town and retrieve the supplies. Sir, yes, sir. Let me drink a cup of coffee. I can't leave without my coffee. Should I do a job real quick, though? Okay, this'll... Oh, wait, never mind. Okay, this'll take us to where we need to go, basically. We'll make some money on the way, so then if I need to get gas after, I have, like, a method. Where am I picking up from? The market. DeMarcus. Oh, I gotta pee. Ooh, it's fucking cold. Arrgh. Hey, mate. Been training myself to eliminate chlorofluorocarbons from the air I breathe so that I can begin to repair the ozone layer. He's so aware and smart. It's kind of sexy. They didn't need those packages anyway. Those were like presents. Those are like bonuses. Okay, I gotta like be super careful. But I'm gonna try and... There we go. And we just kind of hug the wall. Oh my god, that's such a nice shortcut. Amazon for delivering my PC parts. You didn't need that. Probably wasn't important. Probably. Oh, by the way, Tekken 8's probably gonna show up this week when Armor King drops for everyone. Tekken 8 will, in fact, probably be a rotating, like, variety day game. Because Armor King, Smile, I want to learn him. I want to learn him and be good at him. I think I need to go all the way to Upper Dampton, right? Yeah. I don't think there's a good shortcut to get to Upper Dampton, at least from what I can see. But it's certain. Oh yeah, that's an error. It certainly looks like you can drive downhill fast though. Here. I don't think I'd recommend it in the current weather though. Probably not like a safe, great idea. Guys, I miss iCal. I cannot believe how much the chains are. Honestly, though, 2 inner city jobs and I would be in. So, like, maybe. Alright, cat dog long. Alright, I'm entering. This is going pretty far, huh? Is that trash? Why do I need a handheld radio? Is that all I needed? I guess so. Yeah, it's a little unsettling in here. I was half expecting it to be the place that shows up when you game over. Or when you die. Like the same hallways. The supplies to MK at the security gate. Did I just see inner city? Oh, baby. Alright. Sweet. That was kind of cool. I liked that, like... How would I describe this? I liked that it was nothing. I also like that it wasn't necessarily building up to anything. Also, like if you think about it. The only reason there was build up at all was because we were kind of like, this is weird. Is something gonna happen? But it was just a dark room. I like that. I really appreciate that this game isn't trying to be like, oh, it's so cute, but it's actually scary. Like, it's unsettling at most, and that's because things are so mysterious. Okay, I think I'm going the right way. I have to go back to the security gate and retrieve him. The supplies. It's fucking cold out here. It really blizzards here a lot. Great, you've got the handheld radios. I just finished with the gate. It'll stay open for good now. Thank you for your help so far. I guess I owe you an explanation. Yeah, I mean, I would have been fine if I never got one. There's something wrong with the shopkeepers. Every day that passes, they seem to be getting more ill. It's gotten a lot worse since you started the deliveries again. Don't worry, I don't blame you. They've grown so much since you've started, and you've given them all a reason to keep going, and to keep me going. I know a way to help them. It's not perfect, but at least they'll be here. I need you to get those ice chains at the Easy Auto here, and we need to get into that factory. I'll meet you there. It's west through the tunnel in Weston. Good luck out there. Oh, okay, we actually have to get the... Alright, damn. You know what? I'm gonna go fill my tank, and... yeah, we'll get on that, I guess. I feel like this is end of the game territory. It's giving end of game. All I have to do is like 3-4 inner city jobs, and I'll be swimming in money, and I can buy those tire chains no fucking problem. You said the shopkeepers were getting ill, but like that one, the flower shopkeep wasn't ill though. They were a fucking robot. Or something? I felt like it was a robot anyway. I hope this game doesn't get meta. I hope it doesn't become, and you, player. I go, me? The player? Maybe they meant L as in freaking cool. That's so true and possible throughout. That hadn't come to mind for me yet. Alright, let's see what this dickhead asshole bitch wants. What? You again, huh? I hate to say it, but you're a real hard worker. It gets real lonely out here, and I don't hate your visits. But I've got to charge you $19.50. Now go away. Okay, I like that he's warming up to me for real, though. That's kind of awesome. I like that he went from, fuck you, I kind of hope you died, like, hey, you're fine, I guess. Drink a coffee, and let's get an inner city delivery going. Mountain Town. Can I do one that starts here? Okay, we can. I'm not doing it for 30. Snowy Peaks. Oh, I gotta go. Oh wait, that's fine, cause I have the I can bust through the gate. Okay, yeah, we'll do that. Pick up from Easy Bakery. Can I just drive down? Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Little reference to Tribe Called Quest. Can I kick it? Can I kick it? Can I kick it? I wonder if there's like any stuff hidden around I can kind of bash into now that I have the means to. Is it in Upper Dampton or is it just in Dampton? It's in Dampton first. All right, we're going the right way. It's over here, in fact. There's the depot, which I was looking for earlier. Yeah, there's a bakery. Is there I wonder if there's an in-universe explanation for why the shopkeepers are in. It's all the same shops, all the same shopkeeps, but in different locations. How are they in multiple locations at once? Or are they just faster than me? Do you mind? Okay. That was unlike them. You good? Huh? I could speak to Fortino for 100 hours. That's how many are in a month. I could talk to Fortino for 13 months. That's how many are in a week. Yeah, okay, great, good. That's how many are in a week. Who's gonna tell them their math is a little bit off? Someone should inform them politely. Oh man, these packages are about to get so safely delivered. Alright, all gas. No brakes. Because now I have to go to... I forget if it was Snowy Peaks. Okay, yeah, it is Snowy Peaks. So we'll have to go up in Mountain Town. What happened if you careen into the water? For you, anything. I've already seen what happens, but I'll show it to you. It's ice. But the ice breaks due to the weight of your car. That, or there's a scary fucking ice monster that, like, nobody warned me about. However, we are getting ice chains for our tires, which I think will let us drive over the ice. So then we can go to the mysterious radio tower in the center of the fishing town for one, and go, oh god, do the rest of the plot. I think we're, like, about to beat the game. Legit. It feels like it, anyway. I don't imagine this game's very long. If only you could afford ratchet straps. I agree. They called me into work tomorrow. I'm sorry, Nug. Call off. Show up and vomit blood in front of them. Now we can send it. Okay. It's an opening shift, so I call out. No one will know until like 8 o'clock. That's their problem. That is their problem. Okay, so yeah, we gotta drive all the way to the top. All the way to work. All the way to work. I'm off tomorrow, which is why stream tomorrow is so much earlier. But I think I'm gonna go and try and hit up some shoe stores. Because I really need to buy new tennis shoes, like, for work immediately. Because it's getting to the point where work days are becoming very, very painful for my feet. But I have 4 days off this week, so I can't really say no. Yeah, that's fair. Is Lee pulling into the mark with the Balenci? how I'd be pulling up to Walmart in wooden clogs. I'd be pulling up in the fiddle-dee-dees. Fiddle-dee-dee, that hurt. It was kind of like driving in real life, if you think about it. I want to play that, I forgot what it was called, Motor Town or something. It's like a game where you can just drive around and then you can get out of your car and walk around if you want to. I saw, that Germa guy, played it like a couple months ago. Looked cute. I'd say we're making good time. Can I? Oh, thank God. Whee! I love how, like, this is the game's gameplay, and it chose this shit for its soundtrack. Let it be known, I love drum and bass, I love jungle, I don't know if I love breakcore, but I love drum and bass and jungle a whole lot, so I appreciate it here, because it's not bad. I do feel like it's, how would I describe it, though? I feel like we're getting a little too complacent with it, though. There's too many games are putting out drum and bass soundtracks lately. Sorry, not many at all still, though. But they're all starting to sound kind of samey. I think the best, like, drum and bass-esque soundtrack we've gotten ever since it's, like, kind of started picking up. I think it's still Neon White, honestly. The Machine Girl OST. This one's pretty good though, and a lot of the music used in that Straftat game is also really good. But I think it's really easy for drum and bass and jungle, and especially breakcore even, just sound very, very samey. Now, if you're like me and you've listened to this shit for way too much of your life, you know, you got a trained ear, so you can tell when songs are definitely different from each other. But I guess from more of someone who doesn't actively listen to these genres, it's easy to like be like, they all just sound the same. It's all just amen breaks. I'm making it clap to this song, by the way. I prefer house, not gonna lie. The patient needs mouse bites to live. $62 is the best we can fucking do. For real? For real? Nah, I'll just do this. I'll do this Mountain Town one. Easy Bakery. I hope you liked the house joke, because I did. Right up here. Is the snow getting worse here? Hey, what's up? Huh? Valued customer DD78, welcome to Easy Cafe. How might we assist you today? Whoa, what the heck was that? You heard that too, right? Oh no, I see what's going on. The denizens of this town, it's either like, they're either all robots, or they're getting like brainwashed or something. By the corporate overlords. Me when corporations are bad? What? No way. Guys, to be honest, if this video game didn't tell me that corporations are not good, I would never know. I did it. I did it. I spoke to Ellie. I don't know how it happened. I must have short-circuited. I'm not sure they even heard me. I ran away immediately. That'll cost $6.98. I'll just be here. Cool. Give me another one. Yes, I know how you spoke to them. Please put the coffee in the bag. And another one. Yep. Thank you. It's like when I go to McDonald's at night and there's that guy who talks to me about his ex-boyfriend every time. And I have to stand there and be like, yeah, dude. Oh, really? Okay. Yeah, no, yeah. Oh, that's crazy. Alright. Yeah, alright. Well, the line's moved forward, and it's been moved forward for like 8 minutes now, so I'm gonna pull up. So like, yeah, have a good night, man. I haven't been to McDonald's at night in forever, and that is like one of the reasons why. Do we have all four? No, it looks like it uses one per. Alright. Get into K. Where are we driving? Oh, we'll figure it out. So either the denizens are all like robots, and the illness he's talking about is a virus, a mind virus, the woke mind virus, or this is like some weird like the radios they have playing the easy whatever music is like brainwashing them. I hope that's not the case though, because then like, I mean, that's basically when you go to Garlean, when you go to Garlemald, an Endwalker. Like one person got that joke. And a handful of VOD watchers got it. Back to the mountain town. Back to the lab again. I am curious to see like what it is, but I'm getting a little worried that this game is about to flop. I won't lie. And when I say that, I don't think the game's gonna suck, but I think it's about to do something like... I hope it's not about to do something gay in the ending, is the best way I can phrase it. I hope it doesn't... I hope it's not a stupid reveal that kind of takes me out of it. I really hope it's not some crazy sci-fi shit or something. I hope it's as mysterious as the rest of the game has been. I kind of want to leave this game with no answers. Is that weird? I want this game to answer nothing in its climax. I want it to only be like you can kind of infer what's going on, but there's like no like way to tell for certain. I know that's like some psycho shit, but like I don't know. I like the idea of that. It was all Steve, no other context. Literally, like your question is answered with a question. Or like the mentioning of something that you had no prior knowledge to in the game, and it just doesn't get addressed. I'm curious as to the ending of this. Who the fuck is Steve? I mean, they've been talking about the Seb character, and we know nothing. We know literally fuck all nothing about whoever Seb was or is, we're either gonna get told by MK here in a bit, or we never find out. Outside of the fact that he was the last delivery guy. I don't know. I do think it's interesting. I do think this game is interesting. I like how little they're giving you. It's kind of refreshing. In fact, I feel like a lot of indie games lately try really hard to get you into the lore and stuff of their fucking thing they made. If I had a nickel for every high fantasy indie game, roguelike, that, like, wants to be Hades so bad, in terms of, like, story and writing and lore. I'm saying this, but I'm mostly looking at Astral Ascent. That game's kind of... The longer I've been away from it, the gameplay I think is fun, but everything else about it is... I'm amazed I got interested in it at all. I also think it's ugly. Dead Cells, you know... Dead Cells is probably the best 2D roguelike. If I had to give my top 3 for favorite roguelikes, it'd probably be Isaac Dead Cells, and like number 3 is Blank, or number 3 is Balatro and Clover Pit at the same time. Though I am, I think a lot of people would have said Risk of Rain. That's okay. Sorry, Risk of Rain would have been my favorite, and then Gearbox took over and immediately, like, shat on it. So... Shrugs. It kind of soiled it for me. I haven't bought the DLC. I'm not gonna buy another DLC coming out. I'm probably never going to play it again. I just don't care. Binding of Isaac is my number 1 just because, like, dude, I've known about that game since I was, like, 13. It's so weird. So, like, that shit was, like, it's like, formative for me. Dead Cells is second just because I enjoy it a lot. I think Dead Cells is the very rare roguelike where you can just... Now, you can be every roguelike ever by being really good at it, but I feel like Dead Cells is like the first one where it's like... It kind of is just pure skill. There's no, like... At least the way I look at it and the way I play it, I've never been like... Oh, that's the game-winning item. I got the game-winning item because I'm really lucky, and now the game is won. Like, every time I've won that game, I've had to fucking fight like tooth and nail for it. And I'll admit I do use the accessibility option to have an extra life. Only one though, because that game is that fucking hard. But I'm glad it gives me the option to do that, so then I am able to enjoy it more. For some reason, when I have an extra life, I try extra hard not to die. I don't know what it is. I perform better with one extra life than if I had no extra lives. Custom mode is also really based. I really like the idea of, like, being able to... Like, if you have a specific weapon you want to build with or something, or you want to try certain stuff, you just have a mode that lets you do that. And I think that's really good. I think it's really, really good. Have you ever played Dead Cells with 1 HP on the line? But number 3, I really don't know what I would say my number 3 is. Honestly, it's Balatro and Clover Pit as, like, it's filler. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know how much I mean that. I'm not crazy about Balatro like that. I do love Clover Pit though. I am playing Hades 2 right now. What's really funny about it, um, is I'll be honest, I don't like Hades 1. I think it's a fine game, objectively speaking. But it insists upon itself. No, I'm playing. Um, I think it's a fine game. I think it's good, you know? It's alright. But there's just, I do think it's a fair third to say Balatro, and I don't think anything about Clever Pit, so I can't say anything. So I was never too fancy on the writing and the story. I wasn't a big fan of the voice acting, because everyone's kind of just ASMR whispering at you. Outside of, like, a couple of characters. It wasn't terribly... Like, nothing about Hades... I do think the game is ugly. I think Hades 1, outside of the art, is ugly as sin. And I thought the gameplay was kind of just basic. I wasn't impressed with, like, the boons and stuff, because it wasn't crazy, or anything. Like, I don't know. It felt too, like... I don't know. It wasn't what I want. And I think it was safe. That's the thing about Hades 1 I didn't really like. I think that game plays it really, really safe, which is super fine. I know the developers, that was like their first time doing a game like that, rather like a roguelike, so I understand them playing it safe. But you know, Hades 2 came out in early access. I picked it up and said I'll play it when it goes full access. You just have to treat it like a romance variant. That sucks dick pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie. I don't want to. I want to play the game because it's fun. And Hades 2 is, so far, I would confidently say is more fun. The boons are more exciting. The run variety is already way more exciting. That was a joke. Well, I'm autistic, so like... So you have to use /J after every joke, so I understand. Or /sirs. The writing, I think, is better. The voice acting, I think, is better. The thing I like about Hades 2 voice acting so far is nobody's doing any, like, modern anime dub voices. They all do just sound like people talking, which makes me smile. The areas are cooler. The enemies are cool. Everything about it's just cooler, and I can tell that it's because they're like, okay, well, everyone liked the first one, so maybe we can just do whatever the fuck with the second one. And that's what it feels like they're doing. The second one's just whatever the fuck they want to do. Because I've seen some stuff later. I know there's like a weapon you get that basically turns you into a fucking Gundam. And then there's also like a level at some point where you're just on a moving ship. And it looks really cool. Yeah, I think it's, I like it a lot more than Hades 1. And the gameplay is it's just more fun this time. It's very polished. Back again so soon. Welcome to Easy Fuel. We have predicted the amount of fuel you require. $22.50 has been automatically deducted from your Easy Bank account. Have an easy day. Now go away. No, I'm calling it. It's because everybody has the radio that's playing the EasyCo, like, station. They're getting brainwashed. They're getting brainwashed by the fucking radios. Shrugs at that. That's fine, I guess. This game's kind of... Okay. Are we grown enough to have this conversation? I want people to be able to understand the nuance of what I'm about to say, but I am getting really sick of every single game, every indie game, every fucking everything. I forgot to pick up the package. It is just been... Corporations are bad. Corporations are so fucking evil. I know, man. I know. And 1,500 other pieces of media have also told me that. Can we... And when I say that, part of what's annoying me about it so bad is because a lot of it is so surface value. Surface value. Surface level, sorry. I don't know, I feel like a lot of these games have this as like the moral or like the enemy because it's easy. I mean, come on, who's gonna disagree, right? Corporations are bad, like, but like, fucking, I don't know. Can we just get like a bad guy? And don't confuse this with me. I'm not trying to be like a game shouldn't be political guy. That shit is so stupid. I'm not saying you shouldn't put evil corporations in your game, but I feel like people should do more with it, I guess. I want more with it. I want that topic to be like explored more in depth and stuff. I don't know. Cyberpunk 2077 is like probably one of the few like in recent times like corporations are bad games where I'm like yeah, all right, this works. I think a lot of that has to do because they're integral to the world building and stuff. So there's like a lot of, you know, there's just a lot, you know? There's stuff to chew on. I want stuff to chew on when it comes to this kind of thing, and people are not great at supplying me stuff to chew on. I think it works in Cyberpunk. You can see it everywhere. Yeah, it's like integral to the game and like the mode like, you know, messages and like just the world of it. Like it's integral. So it's so important to its identity. I think it works really well for that. I find it cooler when corporations are bad as more background noise. I agree. That's why I enjoy the aesthetic of the Borderlands, at least early Borderlands, so much. Is because you were kind of like, those games are definitely like corporations are bad, but it's kind of in the background. Because you're dealing with fighting evil alien monsters and stupid shit instead. Which I like. I don't know. I guess I just don't like when there's so much attention drawn to it. It's like why one of the many reasons I dislike Hi-Fi Rush and think that game is like just not good. That's gotta be one of the most over fucking rated games ever put out. Ever. That game is so lame. Hi-Fi Rush is so fucking lame. That's poser shit. Poser ass game. It's ugly. Its music sucks. For being a rhythm game, all of its original music sucks, and a lot of the tracks they pick from licensed artists suck too. Isn't that something? A lot of people look for substance, but really what they need is details. Yeah, I need more like details and stuff. I mean, I was praising this game for being mysterious, and I still am. They've done an okay job at handling this thing, but now that the plot is like starting to unravel and reveal itself a little more, I don't know if disappointed is the right word I want to choose. But I'm a little like, okay. Like, I guess this is what I figured was gonna happen, and it isn't necessarily what I wanted from this game. Because, I mean, running around and delivering stuff and managing my resources is fun and all. But, like, if this is just going to turn into, and I think it is turning into, me and MK have to overthrow the factory or whatever to do this. And I imagine after you do that, it probably unlocks like some sort of like infinite mode or something. Yeah, I always thought the point of Cyberpunk is that you can't fix it unless everyone does, which they won't. That is something, you know, honestly, I didn't really think about that till you just said it. That's also really, I mean, Cyberpunk, I think, is probably one of the better, you know, corporations or bad game. And that's because they really focus on it, and they worked hard on, like, making it all make sense and seem real, I guess. I don't know how to describe it. Genuine. There you go. It's just so it's genuine. It's very genuine about it. I gotta deliver this plant all the way over here, and I'm only getting like 60 bucks for it. IDK, they put vending machines in your apartment. It just feels so pervasive. Literally everything in that game is like monetized or like because of a corporation or something. Everything that exists in the world of Cyberpunk is to make money. In that world. There's not like a single like untouched thing. Like nothing's sacred in Cyberpunk. Which I really like. Because it lets them get really over the top about it. There is no meat because we fucked up farming so bad all the cows died. Yeah. Yeah, it's just like... I don't know. But regardless, it's like a plot thing I'm getting kind of sick of. Hello, Karen. The delivering is going. It's all right so far. It's going good. I think we're beating the game soon. I have no evidence to back it up, but I feel like I'm approaching the finale. Because the next upgrade is $300, and that sounds like the spot where they would probably end the story of the game. I wonder if you're supposed to do multiple playthroughs of this game or something. How's the pause stream? Ugh. I'm getting blown. Right now, but not in the fun way. They're shorting me on the jobs right now. It's pissing me off. I want you to fire me, you fucking Mark. Fire me! Fire me! Fucking fire me! I watched that MJF promo last night where he went completely off script and asked Tony Khan for a raise in like a very professional like manner, professional wrestler like manner, and I think it's like one of the best wrestling things I've ever seen. Well, they finished the demo and now they're playing this other game, Myths. Looks cool. Tell them I said hi. Tell them I said hi. Give me 1 second, Oso, real quick. :D. Because I thought of that promo, I want to link it in the server. Oh, hello, Cal. Sorry, hold on. I want to listen to MJF scream, telling Tony Khan to fire him.
When the only position you should be assuming is behind the guardrail with all of them.
Let me hear it.
I don't want to wait till 2024, but you don't listen to me. So allow me to make it a little bit easier for you. Tony, I want you to fire me. Tony, don't count me down, you piece of shit! Shut your mouth! Look at me, Tony. Look at me. I want you to fire me. You fucking Mark!
Yeah.
Fire me! Fire me!
Oh, that's so... Oh my god. Amazing promo. Anyway, that's deliveries are going well right now, D. They're going very well. I think we're approaching the end of the game, which I already said a little bit earlier, but... You fucking Mark! Okay. Fire me! Fire me! I should like watch through... For a wrestling block, we should look through old wrestling promos, maybe. Hey! You know how to drive, Snapper. Call me Foreman. What I wouldn't have give for a day out fishing. No one to bother me. Holy fuck, are you serious, man? Oh, so this is my first time going to the pizza place in the entire game. That's funny. I gotta deliver these all the way to a whole other map, man. I don't know how to tell them this shit ain't gonna survive. Anyway, hello Raiders. Sorry. Hello Cow. Hello Schwang. Hello Nug, who was already in here. Hello Throw, who was also in here. No sign of JB today. Karen Yu, also. Hello to them as well. Hello, Zero, you've been here forever. But sure, you get a hello too. Oh, I gotta piss so bad after this delivery. I'll keep it 100% with you guys. There will be a quick potty break after this delivery. Ooh. I'm making it clap. I'm straight making it clap to this beat right now. Can't believe there isn't a piss meter in this game. Well, that would be like, you know. Says nothing. Every time I drive over this part of the map, I do have to resist the urge to just drive straight off. I think you can buy a shovel from the depot, but I'll be so honest, I do not give a fuck about clearing the roads if I could just drive over them. In fact, I should fact check myself, because I feel like I haven't seen the shovel, actually. But it was in the demo, because they had you clear a path in the demo. I wonder if they just got rid of it, because, like... either they got rid of it, or I am not paying attention. I'll see if I can't stop by the depot. On my way to, where are we going? Yeah, we have to go all the way to Fishing Town. Oh. Well, I appreciate that they put super glue on the boxes. I just realized this isn't a PS1 game. You thought this was a PS1 game? frowns slightly at you. How many PS1 games have you seen? This is super not a PS1 game. Like 50? I think I mentioned it earlier. You mentioned it on the last stream, yes. You think this game looks like GTA 3. And I do kind of... I can see the vision. It does look like an older, like, cartoony GTA in terms of the environment. I think it's the cliffs. Yeah. We still got the one pizza, though. One pizza guaranteed or your money back. But I ordered 15. Yeah, well, you can split it. It doesn't look that much like a PS1 game. It doesn't have the pixels wobble around, but it does have that vibe like Ridge Racer Type 4 has, which I got reminded of. Driving in the dark and shit. Oh, I see. I see what you're saying. Okay, hold on. I think the depot is around here. I think that's it right there, in fact. Let me fact check myself. Is there a shovel in here? There is not. Yeah, okay. I mean, it could be in the flower shop, though, but I feel like it's not. I'm... Next time I drive by the flower shop, I'll check, but I'm pretty sure they removed it. I spoke to Ellie for hours yesterday. I've never feared the future before because I had nothing to look forward to. Now that I do, I'm a little afraid, but I've decided that the unknown is what makes life exciting. I'll just be here. Well, he doesn't seem to be brainwashed yet. Speaking of PS1 games, you ever play Mega Man Legends? No. No, I have not. I don't know if I ever will. I think that game looks cute, but I've seen it be played and it looks kind of like a nightmare. I'll also be honest, I like ever. Yeah, never. I don't know why that's surprising. I'm not very well versed in Mega Man. Like, I have the collections, I've played the games, some of them anyway, but like, shruggers, they're not for me. I especially like classic Mega Mans, I think those games fucking kinda suck. X1 is good, X2 and X3 suck, and I have yet to play X4, but I want to because that one looks fun. I still need to get to trying the Battle Network games, and I've tried the Zero games at least once, and those shits are so hard. I love that game to pieces, so a little sad you said that. I'm crying right now, sobbing at the storm. Well, you know, I'll never say never. There's a, you know, maybe one day in the distant future, there could be a Mega Man Legends playthrough, but I'm not gonna promise you that because I don't want to make promises I can't keep. I can't promise you it simply because I myself don't have much of an interest in it. But not like I don't like it, it's just like it's not on my radar, I guess is how I would put it. Like I said though, I mean, I've seen it before, I like looking at it, for sure. I've watched some friends play it, and I've heard about playing it, and it sounds like it's, you know. You know, it's a Mega Man game, so... Chat, I heard a section. I should, like... I should do, a rage game. Okay, well, hold on. I should do a difficult video game. I don't think I'll ever do... If a rage game ever happened, that would have to be like a sub-goal or something whenever I hit the button. Whenever I hit the let my viewers give me money button. Or like a super hard game. I would force you guys to have to pay to watch me play Dark Souls 1 because I hate that game. The fucking Fred from Scooby-Doo live action image going, I think Dark Souls 1 sucks. I think Dark Souls 1 sucks. I've never played 2, probably won't, and I think 3 is really cool. I'm never gonna play Bloodborne because it runs like shit on its native hardware and I don't care enough to emulate it. And Elden Ring was fine. Armored Core is better than all of it, so. Like, unironically, don't let anybody fool you. Armored Core is way fucking cooler than any Soulsborne on the market right now. And I'm still waiting for my Armored Core 6 DLC. Easy Flowers. Back to Snowy Peaks. $85. We could do this though. We're gonna do this because I can fact check if the shovel is in this game or not, because I'm gonna go crazy if I don't want to spread misinfo. I would rather die than spread misinfo on the internet. Spread away. Me when she asks how we get started. I hate blizzards. I should, I might try and start that Legion remix thing that's going on in World of Warcraft retail right tonight. She? You haven't said anything in so long, it made me think of the fucking Squidward, like, his eyes shooting open. Welcome to Easy Fuel. We predicted the amount of fuel you require. $24 has been automatically deducted from your Easy Bank account. Have an easy day. Have an easy day. What the fuck? r/livestream fail. I love r/livestream fails. I hope this catches on and everyone starts doing it. I smile every time. I like how the characters are depicted in this. So cute. I agree. Cal, so the running theory right now is all the townspeople are gradually becoming, corporate, and I think the radios they have are sending, like, some brainwashing signal that makes them go easy co mode. Which I don't think I like. So what you're saying is capitalism bad. Yeah, I think this game is making the mistake of focusing on it rather than letting it be a background of this world. This mysterious world. Yeah, there's not a shovel in this game. So the demo had a shovel where you could clear the roads, and as far as I can tell now, it's gone. I'll check the market if we drive by it on the way to this delivery. And then after this delivery, I have to drive all the way back and get the ice tires, and then I think we can just, like, beat the game. I noticed that too. Okay, so I'm not crazy. They did remove the shovel. It's just not in the game anymore. I think it's because they probably put on the snow tires. It went like, okay, well, who's actually going to stop and take time to shovel the roads when they can just drive over it? Zero out of 10 for no shovel. I agree. No market gardener? What kind of game is this? TF2 is, I think, soon to appear, by the way. We're closer to a Team Fortress 2 stream than y'all realize. It may even be Friday. Friday might be, like, after the Steam demos, Friday might turn into a Tekken 8 stream if Armor King is out. And if you don't fuck with fighting games, I understand, but if there's one you should watch, it is Tekken. Because Tekken is the fucking, it's the hype beast fighting game. I have no better way of putting it. Hitting combos in that game while that kind of music is playing makes me feel like electricity is surging through my body. I also just think it's one of the funner one to watch because the combos are more interesting. And the characters, I don't know, it's just something about it being like a 3D fighter rather than being like 2D. I think it's just more fun to watch. It's like MMA. It's like MMA. Me trying to bait Cal into watching the Tekken 8 stream. It's like MMA. It's like UFC. I think they have a couple of characters who are inspired, but no, I think the only guy Tekken has that's inspired by UFC fighting or like MMA is Marduk, and he's not in yet. Unless they do have a guy who's like inspired by that, and I'm not paying attention. Kazuya. Is Kazuya MMA? Based around MMA? I'll watch for the silly bunny boy. Oh, my heart melts and I die because my heart melted and it's not in my body anymore. It's like that that Invader Zim joke. She's like, my heart's so full of joy it might explode, and then you hear it like pop inside her chest and she falls over dead. Cal killed Sleeve. R/livestream fails. Streamer killed by moderator again. Weird conversation starter I'm about to hit, but like, y'all think something's gonna happen at TwitchCon? What shenanigans will unfold at TwitchCon this year? I know last year it was the ball pit that was sending people into the hospital, so I'm curious as to what this year's, like, DashCon piss in the ball pit event is gonna... Can't do that, Zaliba, it's illegal. I'll watch for the gay little silly willy bunny wunny. Watch your mouth. Liba is planning something. For legal reasons, I absolutely am not. I am trying to ask a question. Apparently DashCon 2 was good. I forgot they were going to do a second one of those, but it's good that it was good. Did they have a ball pit again? Or did they learn their lesson? That's easy eats, bro. No, wait, this is the market, I'm pretty sure. Right? Because it's for... No. Where's the market? Maybe I'll pass it on... in Snowy Peaks. They're doing this thing where the people are getting brainwashed by the radio. I'll say that's a guess. That's a guess as to what's happening. But they're not bothering to explain to me how they're, like, in all three towns simultaneously at the same time. They have to be robots. That's my other thing, is that they're like company-made robots. So is this game easy? Yeah. Like, not even, like, answering jokingly. Like, yeah, this game's pretty easy. Cannot say I've been challenged by this game at all. But you know what? That's perfectly fine, because I don't think this game needs a challenge. I don't think that's what it's going for. I think this game is going for something you can kind of just turn on and chill out. It's like Kirby. No, not. No. No. Kirby games? Well, maybe that new one. Well, I guess I haven't paid much attention to more modern Kirby releases, but I remember the ones I used to play were hard. This is a type of walking simulator. One of the Next Fest demos is Retail Simulator, and I'm tempted to do that one. By the way, this is my verbal on-stream request. If you guys want to help me out, you can dig through Steam Next Fest and pick out any games you would like to see me play. And please do your best to not just put down a shit game as a joke. I would like to play something good. But, like, you could put in, like, one or two if they look particularly like they'd be extra shitty. But, like, I need some assistance with that. Can I? Oh, the base here is... Oh, easy autos on the way back, I think. I wonder if I can just get the tires from that one. It would be really nice. Because then I wouldn't have to drive all the way to the auto store in the other town. I'm gonna buy those tires. Regardless of what happens, I'm gonna enter this auto store, and then I need to scamper for a second, because I need to piss horrifically bad. Wait. That's not the right way. I was going to help you, but now that you did little French dialect, I don't know. I'll try it, but... I don't even remember what I said. Yippee! Let's enter the auto store and see. It was the way you said assistance. You can't just buy it for... I have to go to the one that's like 8 years away. That's silly. That's silly. They can all be in the same shops at the same time, but they can't have the same items in the... Okay. Next Fest has a Phasmo clone. It has several. It has a Repo clone, and they look like shit. I'm gonna go pee right now. Seriously. I'm... Hi. I got food, too. But I like munch it when I have. It's a lot of tater tots and 2 little slobby joes. Tater tots. Let's just cash out our coffee. What do you guys think the fucking pronouns guy is up to nowadays? He's probably dead. Probably still fucking pronouns. Fucking pronouns! You mean Steam? Nug? So I agree. But I think the problem is a lot of them too have just like AI art for the banner. I do think it's a problem they're allowing it though. Could argue it's a legal issue, perhaps. I don't know. I really don't like that they're like allowing that at all, though, because the banner is usually indicative of the game being sold. I don't remember what the Phasma clone was, but I remember the Repo clone, and that it. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. Like, at least when Peak came out, I'm gonna give some credit to Peak. At least it was different. At least it was, like, a different game. First-person human fall flat. Oh. I forgot to pause the music. Nobody told me. But, like, what? We're still doing Lethal Company? Can we do something new? Not even, like, new, but just something else. Like, Peak, do you hate the term friend swap? No. I actually think friend swap is a very unfortunately, like, very real thing. Or I actually used to refer to it as streamer bait, because they're just games designed to farm clips. No, not every game, you know, obviously that's a generalization, but I think it's a real thing, but it's overused. I would agree. Like on Peak? No, I would still call Peak's friend swap. I played that 3 times collectively and haven't touched it since. Peak is 100% friend swap. It's different, but it's still friend swap. I would say it's... Listen, here. I think it's friend swap. But, like, if someone asked me to describe Peak, I would not describe it by just calling it friend swap. I would give it its dues. I do think it's an interesting climbing game with good cooperation and teamwork and mechanics. I think it's a very soundly made game, which is hard to come by in friend swap. I like the trip from the friend swap games because sometimes there really is a good one in there to play with friends, but like, I mean, I don't like it because it's oversaturated. Game devs have it in them to create such awesome, unique experiences in video games, and they're choosing to waste it on a game where a clip goes viral of a streamer saying penis really loud in proximity voice chat before getting, like, killed. Most of them aren't Deep Rock. That is so fucking true. Put that on a plaque and nail it to the wall. Oh? I didn't read this. It's been so nice to play with all our friends the last few days. MK must miss Seb so much. Can't imagine not having my closest friend while everyone else has found each other. Sorry, who are you again? Damn, okay. I think Deep Rock could be better. You're so wise. I'm a Deep Rock truther. I love Deep Rock Galactic. I think it's a fantastic horde shooter. But it's not perfect. It's getting so very close. Head to the factory just west of Mountain Town. I will after I go turn on this radio tower that's in the center of the lake, assuming I now have the ability to do so. Too bad they basically abandoned it while developing the new roguelike one. That is too bad, and it's too bad that the new roguelike one is like, okay. I haven't played it since it went in full access, though. I only played the early access version of it. It's almost like they're a small team. Yeah, but like, fuck game developers. No, not the Survivors one. That was a different team. They're actually making a roguelite? Oh, wait, what? What is it? Rogue Core. To be fair, I do think a new game that makes better what Deep Rock does could be cool. I agree. I agree. Okay, I activated every radio tower. This is a fucking fire beat, bro. I don't know if roguelike is the direction, but we'll have to see. I mean, if you think about it, Deep Rock kind of already has roguelike elements to it in the way that the missions work. Okay, cool. Brought me back here. That's actually very useful. Oh, but it brought me all the way back here. That's not as useful as it could have been. I'm gonna go fill up on gas. They should have called this. They should have called this game Uneasy Delivery, cause it makes me uneasy. It literally makes me kind of uneasy. It literally is just kind of an uneasy game. I cannot lie. I cannot lie. I'm getting a little freaked out right now. And I really hope this game isn't doing what I think it's doing. It wouldn't kill it for me, but it would bring it down like 2 points. I'm not gonna lie. And it was already at like a 7.5. What do I think it's doing? Well, first of all, it's clear that they're gonna go for like a corporations are bad angle. And I also think that it's literally that the radios that people have in their shops is like hypnotizing them or something. In which case, it should have been me. But also, they are... it's a little boring. Either that or they're robots and some signal, I don't know. I'm finding myself caring less, though, as more is revealed, which sucks. Not to be harsh on this game, I still think this... Listen, by all means, the game's still good. I still think people should play it, but... Don't go into this game expecting your mind to be blown. I don't regret buying it, though. I mean, I think this is a pretty good game. I think this is a perfect game. Does it get the Zliba seal of approval? That is to be determined. I have to see whatever they're about to pull before I can, like, decide that. Pretty much how this ends is gonna make or break it. The official Zliba seal of approval. There you go. It's the zeal of approval, actually. Maybe that's a gag I should do, is after I beat any game on stream, I decide if it gets the zeal of approval or not. Factory. That's kinda cool. You've got the ice chains? Good. It's a straight shot to the factory. You'll need some speed. I'll radio you once you're inside. I would go with you, but my programming doesn't seem to allow... They're robots. They're robots. Either they're robots, or this is about to become like a meta game. Been trying for months to get in ever since. Anyway, make sure to top up on energy before heading in. Good luck in there. Him mentioning programming means one of two things, or three things. This could still be mass hypnosis. They're robots, or he's aware he's in a video game. I kind of don't like any of those. So I'm hoping it does a secret fourth thing I don't know about, or couldn't guess. I do think seeing the factory from the distance is cool, though. Maybe if they're robots and they're hypnotizing. People would pay great money for that. I have no main goal. The whole kit and caboodle. Okay, widowy. I am a whittle unnerved right now. It's old aperture. Oh, VOD viewers, don't you remember the Portal 2 streams? Oh, that's right. Y'all weren't here. Because I didn't save them as VODs. More reason to join me live on twitch.tv/Zliba. Sorry guys, I'm just, I'm throwing in the... Gotta remind the VOD viewers where they need to be. Do you copy? Great. Try to find a control center. There's some real winners in the next Us Plus. I am Jesus Christ really about to be blasphemous. Let's get blasphemous as hell. Hey, I never got your name. I'm sorry for all this. When you started up, I really thought Seth had come back. It seems like EasyCai really has shut down cloud computed agents for good. This is the hallway. This is You should threaten those dirty VOD viewers more. I don't like the way that you said that. This is literally the kind of architecture that shows up when you die. Oh, so he said cloud-controlled agents. Are we robots? The song's cool. Seb and I were friends. Good friends. They were a little rigid around the edges, but we became as close as friends as two ML agents could be. Seb supported my dream of one day leaving this place I thought was terrible, but I think their heart was here with the shopkeepers. They saw each other a lot more through the deliveries. I was just fixing things in the background. Seb ultimately gave up their job to be with me. Gay flag? I get it. You and Seb touch tips. Who has them? This ending is about to be gay. We get to make out with MK. That's what his name stands for. Make out. After Seb shut down, all I wanted was to join them. That's why I was trying so hard to get into the factory. But it's been really nice seeing the shopkeepers blossom into their own selves. All I want now is to keep them safe. For Seb. Even if it means rebooting them. They're robots. They're robots and we're rebooting them, so all the little character developments we've had, like Fortino talking to Ellie and stuff, doesn't matter. r/livestream fails heartbreaking. Streamer retracts vitriol towards robot theory after finding out robots are gay. No, I still think this is lame. This is a cool visual. That's cool. You're gonna fight Seb like in Yakuza? That'd be awesome. hydropower. Shut down hydro dam? The fuck? Is this a choice? Is this a choice? Do I have a choice here? I don't want to reboot them. Oh my god. Oh, I see what... Okay. Hmm. You can either reboot them and they forget that's happened, but they keep living. And probably blossom into their own again. It's probably a time loop, or you can just end it all and turn off the power. What the fuck? Well, I don't want to make MK sad. This is kind of a... I'll save it. I'll save it. Reboot. Some personality may be lost. They can get it back. Have an easy day. Reboot ending. Do you copy? It looks like you didn't need my help after all. You brought our friends peace, for now. I'm the only one who will never know. I'll look after them with great care. It just doesn't feel right keeping them in this cycle. There has to be another way. Do I immediately just get to... Can I save scum? Can I see what the other ending is? Or do I have to replay the whole fucking game? What happens if I resume the game? Oh, I'm outside the... Okay, I can probably go see what the other ending is then. At least I hope. Wait. I should have the chains on, right? The fuck? Oh, I think I need like a running start though. I hope they can let you go back and you can just do the other ending. I'm not replaying this. No offense to the game at all. Alright, let's go see what the other ending is then, while this fence clips into me. So we're robots, though. That is the big twist. That's the big mystery. Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely minus a point and a half. This game is sitting at a 6 out of 10. I don't know. Sorry, guys. Sorry for being a bit of a hater, but I just don't really like this ending. I guess we'll see what the... We're back? Oh, did stream just go down for a second? Nope. It was Twitch. I believe it was Twitch because my OBS didn't say anything. And my chat never disconnected. So thank you, Twitch. :D. I appreciate it. that it just lets you go back and do it. At least I hope that's the case right now. He's not calling me, though. Maybe because he already had the monologue, it just doesn't do it again. I'm not replaying this whole game. I don't think there's enough here to justify me replaying it for a whole other ending that's probably just some different dialogue. You can get every ending in one playthrough? Okay, that's good. Is it only the 2, or is there more? I'm probably just gonna get the 2 here. I don't know what... There's one more? How do you... After this? Is there a true ending, basically? Is that what you're implying? Or is it like a bone? Okay. How much time does it take to get? I don't remember, but I don't think it was long. Do I do it? Should I do it? Is it worth doing? Do you think it would make the numerical points go up? Oh, wow. Yeah, I guess Twitch actually did just knock my stream out for a second. That sucks. That sucks. Didn't your stream get knocked out earlier today too, Cal? Or G ending? Oh god, I wish. No, I took a break. Oh, okay. Well, hopefully Twitch doesn't do that again. It's almost 8. It's almost 8 o'clock. Okay, so the recovery disc is the true ending getting the recovery disc. Anyway, shut down the dam. Shut it all down. Okay. Cool ending. Dope! So what do I do now, Cal? Guide me. I also don't remember. Okay, I'm gonna look on my fucking thing. I'm gonna look and see if there's a guide of sorts. Hold on, sorry. Let me see here. Do we got... Let me look here. Community guides. Here we go. 30-minute guide. I really don't need that. Cat bobblehead? What the fuck? Secret bunker. There were secret bunkers? What the fuck? I have to go to the Easton Pawn Shop. And you can buy the recovery disc there. I'm gonna see how much it is. If it's too much, I'll unfortunately be hitting the game with an I'm good. You jest, but watch it unironically be like 1,000. I'll fess. A small part of me is just really ready for some watchies. I won't lie. I guess the radios are off. Or something. Oh, there it is. You have to turn them on. Okay, never mind. Yeah, they're all off. Okay. Well, wait, I shut down the hydro dam. Does that mean... Is this save file... Is everything disabled right now? Maybe I should have explored this game a little more, because it looks like there were plenty of secrets and stuff to find, but I'm not that kind of gamer. I really never have been. I've never been the most thorough guy, unless I, like, fucking love your game. I think the last game I, like, 100%ed was fucking Arkham Knight. I'm like pretty sure it was Arkham Knight, and that was a couple years ago. I guess the classic Crash games, actually, I 100%ed 1 and 2, and then I started 3 and then fucking quit because 3 sucks. Hi, Liba. Rocketing in at extreme speed. Fuck, I hit a wall. Hello, JB. We're... Oh, they said in Easton. God damn it. Okay. We're trying to go for the third ending of this game right now. So, alright, JB. This game is a 6 out of 10 because the big mystery of the plot is that we are EasyCo manufactured robots. And that's why all the shopkeepers start becoming weird, because their programming is malfunctioning. So we go to the factory and we can either reboot everyone or shut everyone down. But there's a restore disc you can get that I assume restores everyone back to their personalities. So that's the third ending, and I'm gonna go try and get it. Wow, what a social commentary. I love that everybody, fucking everybody, has poked fun at the fact that this game is doing the capitalism bad thing. As soon as I realized that's the angle it was going for, I was so disappointed. I can't lie. And listen, capitalism bad, I've already said it, is not a terrible motive or like a terrible message to have in your game. I agree. But also, like, we can do more with this. If you need a silly indie game about delivering packages to robot cats to tell you that capitalism is bad, then you're 5 years old, probably. You're 5 years old. I was gonna say, I feel like I could just fucking steal it because everyone's powered off right now. I want to meet the person who this game is your wake-up call. Well, they're currently in kindergarten music class, so you'll have to, like, give them a bit. I think the reason I get so annoyed with capitalism bad being a message in newer games is just because the fact it's been done so many times, and you can do it in interesting ways that are like thought-provoking, but like nobody does anymore. They just go, "Oh, it's bad. It's bad." And then you're like, "Speak on that." And they're like, "No." Okay, speak your elaborate on that. No. No, I would have to write more. No, thank you. I can wait for Cal to get done. Damn, Cal. No, MK! No, bro! They got him! They got him! MK, bro, wake up, bro. We gotta go. Oh, I better not fucking die because this game's inventory shit is stupid. Light him on fire. I love that he's powered off too. I will say it's cool that if you continue the save file after powering everyone down, you can see have good cutscene. You can see like everything powered down and stuff. I also believe that because I did this, it's the only reason I was able to get the recovery disc for free. Which, thank fucking God, because I was not about to grind $300 for that. I want to watch a wife swap so bad, but JB's here, which makes me wonder if I should do my, like, wrestling block. Or maybe a little bit of both. Stream could run late tonight, I won't lie. Okay, I was gonna say, if I'm having the freezing effects while I have to do this long-ass walk, this game was about to lose half a point. I'm only able to pop him for a bit still at work, but I couldn't think of no better way to spend my break than with Azliba. Oh, JB. Oh, JB. Heart. Oh, we'll see anyway. I'm streaming a lot this week and next week, so... Though next week, I'll confirm right now, there will be no Wednesday stream. Unless it's really early in the day. I have a concert to go to, but I'm off the following day, so... It will be a Thursday stream. And a Friday stream. And a Saturday stream. Potentially even a Monday stream. We're gonna have to see if they actually give me hours next week or don't. But regardless, I am low-key planning on trying to stream like every day. I won't lie. I got nothing better to do, so. I mean, I do, but, you know. Why make progress when I can stream more? The jack-o'-lantern. I like that because everything's off, the music isn't playing. Like, that's cool. Mm. Thrilling. I appreciate that they do just let you come straight back. I really do appreciate when games let you get all the multiple choice endings on the same playthrough. I think that's the best way of doing it outside of, like, I don't know, I really like how Armored Core does it, where you beat the game, you get the ending, and then all of a sudden the campaign starts over as if nothing happened, and you're doing it again. There's a couple of extra new choices if you want them, but otherwise it's like you just do the other ending. Armored Core 6 replay is very possible for the future. Much like how this week we will probably see Tekken 8 if Armor King drops this week. SD unit recovery. Repair and restore SD units. Restore ending. Oh, we got a music cue this time. Oh. Alright, the game's over. Okay, the game is over. I thought it was gonna show a little more. Or have, like, dialogue, or... I guess all I need to know is that I did it. They're all okay, :D. I'll let credits roll, and then I'll divulge my thoughts. I don't have many. And that's not a great thing. Zleba started Terminator. That would be awesome. Tom and crew. But we love a game that says thank you for playing. Thank you for putting your game out. I hope you make more. I would like to see more from this developer. Yeah, okay. It just ends. Fuck you for playing! How dare you play this fucking game? So now that I've done the restore ending... What's different? Can I, like... Are they back on? Yes, okay, so it automatically turned everything back on. Is this just how you access endless mode, I assume? MK's gone, so... I'm gonna go check the flower shop. And then I'm gonna go to Snowy Peaks and go to MK's house and see if there's, like, something there. I think the characters were cute, but I did walk away kind of only caring about the flower shop owner. You unlocked the shovel. Yes! I would give this like a 6.5. Its story, I think, falls pretty flat, but the gameplay's alright. It's cozy. It's a vibe for sure. It's definitely like like once you get endless mode, this is a game you're either gonna never play again. Can I do jobs? Yeah, okay, yeah. So you're basically in endless mode now, I imagine, since you're done with the story. Yeah, I imagine this is a game where either you do that and then you enjoy this game so much you just turn it on every now and again to run around and do some deliveries. Or you're gonna be like me and uninstall this and probably never play it again. But, that's not to say it's bad. This is not a bad game at all. It's a little mindless. The story kind of flops at the end. I really don't care for the they're all robots twist. I don't care much for the themes. I don't know. The music, I like the music. I like how it looks. I like looking at the kitties. And the gameplay is alright. I would give this game like a thumbs up. Like a friendly thumbs up. I knew your soul was good. I felt it. Like a human might. Goodbye. Okay, yes, base. They come back too after, and they actually have like dialogue. They actually have post-game dialogue for it. Oh, I gotta. Well, okay, we'll do it in Snowy Peaks. I gotta go to the gas station. I have to see what the gas station guy says. I'll boost it up to a 6.8 for the fact that they do have me going and seeing if there's like post-true ending stuff that it's like dotted around. I just realized they move around like me's. True. Thank you for making my day better. Hope you have a great rest of your stream. Oh, you have a great rest of your night at work, okay? Thank you, JB. It's always lovely seeing you. Heart. Yeah, he's in here. Okay. You restored the shopkeepers. I didn't know it was even possible. If I'd known, you don't understand how much this means to me, my wonderful friend. Thank you. 1,000 times thank you. I think there's a chance I can find Seb again. I'm leaving right now. Even if it's just a small chance, I have to see if Easy Code made a backup. I'm confident I'm leaving our friends in great hands with you around. You've done a beautiful thing. Oh, that's cute. There's a goal for it. There's the shovel, but you just can't use it. That's funny. Oh, that's cute. That's cute that there's post-game dialogue and that they're really happy about it. Okay, okay. I'm still sticking it at a 7.8. Whoops, 6.8. Sorry, don't get excited. Actually, I'll say it's like a 7. No, that feels too generous. If I'm being generous, if I'm feeling nice, it's a 7. But I think, realistically speaking, this is like a 6.5. It's just okay. I can't even, like, try to read that, Nug. I can't even, like, jokingly read that. This bitch better give me my gas for free. Since I restored his mind. Huh. Man, I've been thinking up such great insults since I've decided you're actually cool. It'll be $30. You don't have enough. Partially filled. Now go away. Oh, that's all. Everyone likes me now. is the thing. Everyone's like, thank you. Which is kind of cute. Howdy, whippersnapper. When you arrived, lad, it felt like just yesterday that Seb was doing deliveries, but I'm too old for that to be true. I suspect it's been much longer than we all think. Oh, I wonder if some characters, though, because I didn't, like, complete their, like, easy codification, they probably don't have special dialogue. Which is fine. Enemies to lovers real? For real. He's in the pot! Greetings. Oh, okay, yeah. So yeah, everyone's robots. That's... Okay. Looks at the camera, shrugs a little. 6.5. It's alright. I think if you want a game to turn your brain off and do deliveries and stuff, drive around them. How much is this? How much is this? How much is Easy Co delivery? Or Easy Delivery Co, sorry. $13. Okay, sure. Sure, this is a cute little $13 game. Overwhelmingly positive. Steam players will eat up anything. Um hmm. There's not nearly enough of it. This guy says in her. You know what? I kind of agree with that. Who the Steam reviewer who said that there's the one of the biggest problems with this game is there's not enough. I do wish there was more to this. Maybe one more area you had to like farm in, or like just more story centric stuff. It's really short. Would I say it's worth $13? Me personally, no, not really. I think this is worth $10. And I know it's some actual hater shit to be like, this game isn't worth 13, it's actually worth 10. But I'm just speaking honest here. Now, pick it up for $13. I don't care. You'll probably be satisfied if this is what you're looking for in a video game. Um, Overall, though, it's alright. I liked it. I had a good time with it. It's cute. I don't care much for the story. Um, and I didn't feel much of a need myself to be really thorough with it, but maybe that's just that's a me thing. If you like delving into games and finding their secrets and exploring their worlds, then I'm sure you'll get a kick out of this. But that is it for Easy Delivery Co. from me, the Zleebster. So thank you, VOD watchers, for watching. I will catch you all in the next VOD. But be sure to tune in live one of these days, because then you'll get to be a part of the shenanigans I do after. Like right now. Bye!